A warm welcome to AD4 TV Radio News Updates, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's capital territory. I am Gracious Ogun. Spokesperson for the Senate, Dr. Ajibola Basiru, and his counterpart for the House of Representatives, Benjamin Kalu, have announced the National Assembly's suspension of the federal government's planned recruitment of 774,000 Nigerians under the Special Public Works Program. President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the program a few months ago to cushion the effect of the economic hardship caused by COVID-19. Basiru said the decision was taken following a disagreement on Tuesday between the National Assembly and the Minister of State for Employment, Labour and Productivity, Festus Keyamo. The lawmakers also said the program did not exclusively belong to the president. Keyamo has, however, said the program will commence in October and will not be suspended because the legislature has no power to issue directives to the executive. Former President of Panama, Ricardo Martinelli, is facing corruption charges 8 months after he was acquainted of spying on political foes. The ex-president's lawyer, Renio Ortiz, on Wednesday said Martinelli has been linked to a new business case where an editorial group was allegedly bought with public money during his 2009 to 2014 tenure as president. Ricardo Martinelli is to be interviewed by prosecutors on Thursday, but his lawyer says he cannot be prosecuted because of the specialty principle law, which states that a person cannot be tried for a different crime to the one that provoked his extradition. The ambassador of Venezuela to Nigeria, David Caraballo, on Wednesday said his country has successfully maintained economic stability through effective multilateral and bilateral collaborations despite the economic sanctions imposed on Venezuela by the United States of America. The ambassador described the economic sanctions of the U.S. on Venezuela as an attack on our independence, sovereignty, multilateralism, and rights of Venezuelans.
Iran helped Venezuela some weeks ago to attend the situation in the gasoline and the refineries capacities to work, because under the sanctions, under the coercive economic measures, we lost different capacities. We have the most strong cooperation, most strong capacities of a bilateral relation and multilateral relation with different countries, with different organizations like OPEC. When we prepare all the activities about the national independence, we reaffirm our decision to be free, to be independent, to be one country.
Meanwhile, Venezuela is set to commemorate its 209th independence on July 5th. Kenya on Wednesday launched an electronic court filing system in its capital, Nairobi. The new system will allow lawyers, prosecutors, and litigants to file cases online and serve court papers to defendants without visiting court premises. Kenya's Chief Justice, David Maraga, said the electronic filing system will also be introduced to other parts of the country as it enhances efficiency and accountability in the court system. The full launch of the new system has faced challenges in the past, but restrictions due to the coronavirus pandemic has forced the judiciary to fully adapt it. Egypt has reopened the Great Pyramids of Giza and other major tourist attractions after a 3-month closure caused by the coronavirus. The pyramids and the Egyptian Museum next to Cairo's Tahrir Square are the country's first tourist attractions to reopen. The country's tourism industry, which accounts for a fifth of its gross domestic product and employs 3 million people, has suffered huge losses as a result of the pandemic, but has now resumed international flights. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control (NCDC) on Wednesday confirmed 790 new cases of COVID-19. The center says Delta State recorded the highest number of 166 cases, followed by Lagos State with 120 new infections. This brings the total number of confirmed cases in the country to 26,484, 10,152 discharged, and 603 deaths in 35 states and the federal capital. We take a break now. When we return, South African refinery explodes. Stay with us. Details coming shortly.
When something is a waste of your time and you'd rather not be bothered with it, you say it is not worth it. But I hear many people saying it doesn't worth it. That's incorrect.
Welcome back. You're watching AD4 TV Radio News Updates. 4 Philippine soldiers have been shot dead by police officers in the country. Army Chief Gilbert Gape has accused 9 officers of murdering the men. He said the soldiers were in pursuit of bomb makers and suicide bombers from the Abu Safa militant group when they were attacked by the police in the Muslim-majority province of Silu. Philippines National Police, however, described the shooting as a mis-encounter. Meanwhile, an investigation is ongoing and the country's defense minister has vowed to get to the bottom of the incident. Authorities in Indian capital New Delhi have set up one of the world's largest makeshift hospitals with 10,000 disposable beds made out of cardboard on the premises of the Radha Somai religious center of the outskirts of the city, as coronavirus cases passed 87,000 in the city. The city of 25 million has emerged as India's biggest COVID-19 hotspot with 2,742 deaths. The number of infections in India has passed 500,000 this weekend, with more than 17,000 deaths now recorded. No fewer than 2 people have been killed, with several others injured in an explosion at the Astron Energy's South African refinery in Cape Town. The refinery, which just resumed after undergoing extended maintenance, was shut down after the explosion early Thursday. And that's it on AD4 TV Radio News Updates, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's capital. You can join the conversation on our website at www.ad4tvradio.com. Please follow us on our social media platforms at AD4TV Radio on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at AD4TV Radio. Many thanks for watching. I am Gracious Ogun.